everybody, and welcome back to WXOU Sports. We're live here in the OU Credit Union Arena and await the Golden Grizzlies women's basketball team as they face off against the Robert Morris Colonials. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Giovanni Moceri alongside Harjun Buttar for tonight's matchup. The Golden Grizzlies looking to climb into the top four of the standings. Robert Morris looking to salvage a season where they currently stand lower in the Horizon League. Harj, give everybody a heads up for today. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Robert Morris Colonials. Robert Morris a bit in the lower end of the Horizon League. What's been holding them back this year?
Yeah, it's a new era, as it has been for a couple teams here in the Horizon League for Robert Morris. They have a new head coach named Chandler McCabe. She was a recruiting coordinator and assistant coach at the University of Central Florida. Robert Morris came into this season finishing last in the Horizon League last year. They lost their last 18. This roster has had a facelift, but not a total reconstruction, not top to bottom. The top level scorers from last year have been replaced, and a couple D1 transfers have come in, and they've all been really, really productive. Jada Lee and Giovanni are the headlines for Robert Morris. They have been really, really good players, good shooters from the perimeter, and, you know, solid basketball talents for the Robert Morris Colonials.
And for the Golden Grizzlies, they lie middle of the pack in the Horizon League, 5th place at a 5-4 standing. Robert Morris 2-7, but Oakland about middle of the pack in terms of offense as well, but the offense is their specialty, as their offense has one of the most lethal scorers in the Horizon League. Third in average points per game, 16.7, is Maddie Skorupski, the former Michigan State Spartan, having a much bigger role as the star of the offense this year for the Golden Grizzlies, and she's been living up to that. 16.7 points per game, along with many other offensive categories up there, and steals per game as well, assists. A lot of the offense goes through Skorupski, so thus the defense of Robert Morris, their number one priority is to stop Skorupski.
Do you remember the first game that we called, Joe? Eastern Michigan versus Oakland was men's basketball, and Imani Bates was in town. Let's equate Imani Bates to Maddie Skorupski for a second. What did I call Imani Bates? Superman. Needed a sidekick, and Maddie Skorupski finally has one. She didn't really have one last year to, kind of get that production. Macy Smith has been the Robin to Skorupski's Batman. She has been an absolute threat from beyond the arc. She is a little bit streaky at times. She goes into some cold spells, but when Macy Hott is getting going, Macy Hott can't really stop. Macy Smith can't really stop. She's just on fire all the time, and if Macy Smith and Maddie Skorupski can both get on the offensive side of the ball, really good production, high volume, high efficiency, Oakland might take away a win tonight.
And Macy Smith, number 6 in the Horizon League in three-pointers made per game. She makes at least 2 per game, 2.17 on average. She is one of the best three-point shooters in the Horizon League, along with Skorupski being that top scorer. Danny Grimm also participating as well. Those are the 3 main starters for the Golden Grizzlies, all of which in the top 15 in the Horizon League in assists as well. So they dish it around. As we begin play, Robert Morris looking to move quickly after getting the tip, going towards their scoring baseline. Robert Morris in their red uniforms, the Golden Grizzlies in their white. Robert Morris scoring from left to right, Golden Grizzlies from right to left, just to make sure everyone's on the same page for location. So the Golden Grizzlies now with the ball, Danny Grimm crossing the Bear logo over into the left wing. And over Royal Davis to Macy Smith at the top. Moving around a couple of screens, Robert Morris, tough defense. Grimm will carry it around towards the top. Fakes a 3, needs to pass. Inside, it's Royal Davis. Royal Davis spin move to the left side, up and no good. Rebounded by Robert Morris, but knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, great man-to-man defense there by the Colonials. Oakland really couldn't get any separation down low and couldn't get that finishing touch to get the basket.
And Oakland maintains possession. Jazzy Dupree-Hebert, for short, we'll refer to her as Jazzy, her preferred nickname. Macy Smith for 3 off the inbound, off on the right side. That one will trickle its way past the baseline, and it's Colonials ball.
I think when you get the inbound there, you kind of want to develop the shot a little bit more. As soon as Macy Smith had it, she fired.
Robert Morris now with the left wing. Now going towards the inside. Maya Murray up and fouled.
I love the help defense there by Kylie Buckley. Really good IQ. Got on the ball really quickly. Just got the foul. Got unlucky there with the touch.
That'll be our first free throws of the game. Currently 0-0 after less than a minute of play. These free throws could be some of the first scoring that we see today. Shot is up. Shot is good. 1-0. Robert Morris. Maya Murray making her first free throw. Second one upcoming here. It is good. And now Robert Morris, 9-13 in the first quarter, up 2-0 over the Golden Grizzlies. Danny Grimm directing traffic across the Bear logo. Over on a screen from Royal Davis. Now to Hebert. Left wing going inside, kicking out to Danny Grimm. Fakes a three. Trying to move around the screen. It's clogged in the paint. Elbow is good.
Really good spot-up shot there by Danny Grimm.
Had to find something, and she found it. Robert Morris back with it. Pass inside, wide open, Maya Murray. And that layup comes out. Kylie Buckley on the rebound. Fighting for it, it'll be a jump ball. And the arrow goes towards the Golden Grizzlies. Arrow now given to Robert Morris for the next jump ball. Royal Davis on the inbound. Over to Grimm. 2-2, 8:30 in the first quarter. Grimm handling it, top of the key, double teamed. Retreats out Macy Smith off a screen. Going to the left wing, now inside. Baseline up and fouled on the way up. Now bring Macy Smith over to the free throw line.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little bit aggressive there from Robert Morris down low. Macy Smith had the jump, and Robert Morris just had to do something to stop her from scoring.
Macy Smith starting all 18 games this season. First free throw is good, giving Oakland the lead 3-2. Macy Smith, 12.3 points per game. That's second on the Golden Grizzlies squad. Second free throw is good, and a 4-2 lead for Oakland, 8.5 in the first quarter. Robert Morris now with it. They stop on the top. Now over into the far corner, Murray once again. Dribbling through defenders to the free throw line. A jumper is good. Tie game 4-4.
Robert Morris is looking really hot right now. Got a lot of spot-up shots going.
Grimm now with it. 8 minutes left in this first quarter. Dribbling it up from the arc. Off on the left. Rebound by Robert Morris, and they're looking to move with speed. All the way down, Maya Murray. Couldn't even get the shot up right into the chest of Kylie Buckley, but a foul called on Buckley once again.
I think Buckley stepped out of bounds there.
That being true, sometimes hard to tell. A lot of commotion going on right in front of the net, but Robert Morris will have the inbound. Moving over into the far corner. Floater up and past the heel. Oakland's got it back. Still a tie game, 7.5 in the first.
Yeah, Noah Giovanni is a really, really good offensive threat for Robert Morris. I think Oakland's recognizing her poise and, kind of clamping down on her really quickly when she has the ball.
Macy Smith directing traffic. Buckley back to Smith. Smith, jumper, off on the heel. Stopped on a dime and let it fly. But here come the Colonials. Taking a three, the right wing, off on the heel. Three taken by Giovanni.
Yeah, good tussle for that. I like Oakland's energy there.
Foul on number 22, Isis Grady, her second.
Isis Grady on the foul, attempting to get the rebound off that missed three-pointer. Oakland will have it back.
Leona Baxter.
Royal Davis will give it to Grimm. And Oakland back to business. Grimm moving to her left at the top. Up to Baxter at the top. Now to Skorupski. First time touching the ball today. Skorupski feed inside to Royal Davis. Triple team still up and in. Madison Royal Davis.
They worked that P&R to full perfection there. Great job there by Royal Davis. Called for the pass at the right time and got the finish.
Colonials now moving to the free throw line. Now back up to the top. They're looking to penetrate inside. Top of the key, three. Off just on the front, rebounded by Nasba, and the putback is in.
And one of the things that Oakland's been struggling with is their rebounding game, and Robert Morris is taking advantage of that on the offensive glass.
6-6, 6:16 on the first half clock. Grimm goes in. Spin move to the right side. Layup no good. And it's back to the Colonials. In a hurry now to Nazba. Nazba up and no good on the left side. It's a scrum underneath the basket and a foul called.
Foul on Oakland's number 24, Liana Baxter.
Liana Baxter called on the foul. That'll give RMU their pair of free throws. Reza Naba.
Checking in for the Golden Grizzlies, number 5, Kylie Buckley.
Kylie Buckley returns to the game ahead of this free throw. Shot is up, shot is good. That gives Robert Morris the 7-6 lead with 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Second shot is up, and it rolls in. 8-6, Robert Morris with the lead, 6 minutes in the first quarter. Now to Skorupski, right wing. Challenge one-on-one, moves around a screen. Whips it back to Buckley for three. Off on the left.
That's a bad miss there.
Giovanni now to the top. Smoko now into the right corner. It's Murray. Murray takes the jump shot way too far. Rebounded by Snaba. Giovanni now back at the top. Resetting, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Up on the left side, rolling out is the layup. And Oakland's got the ball. Skorupski carries it up. Skorupski losing the ball. Stumbling for it, regains control, whips it back to Grimm. And Buckley's wide open underneath the basket. Double teamed and hacked. And a foul called.
Yeah, that was a Buckley slow to get up there. That was a pretty big hit.
8-6, 5:05 on the first half clock. You're listening to WXOU Sports. Be sure to subscribe for all your Golden Grizzlies goodness. Macy Smith on the inbound, 16 seconds on the shot clock. Baxter with it left corner, gives it over to Skorupski for three. Off on the right, rebounded Robert Morris. And with speed all the way. Suggs back to Giovanni. Giovanni racing to the left. Losing the ball on the free throw line. And Buckley is there fighting for it. Got it back for Oakland.
Great job there by Buckley.
Skorupski now to the left wing. Fakes the pass to Jazzy. Now Buckley at the top. Sweeping over to Smith. Smith, baseline, no good. Now fighting for the rebound. Saba has it. Still 8-6. Now 4.5 in the first half. Moko. Now to Giovanni. Giovanni stops on a dime. RMU now going baseline. Sweeping around. Shot is up. Shot is no good, although smooth moves by Jenica Suggs. No basket still. 4 minutes on the first half clock. Both teams scoreless the past 2.5 minutes. Jazzy now to Skorupski, left corner. Sweeps around at a free throw line, elbow. Jumper is good for Skorupski. Tie game, 8-8.
Only a matter of time before Skorupski got going.
RMU back with it, Giovanni at the top. Racing past Buckley. One-handed layup is good for Giovanni, and the lead is back to RMU, 10-8, 3.5 left. Oakland back with a slower pace this time as Skorupski directs traffic. Faking left side. Up and under, easy buckets for Skorupski, 10-10. Robert Morris back with it. Chomko spinning around out to Suggs. Back to the top for Znaba. Battling her way to the right, block in, up and in.
Yeah, that was a mismatch there. And Sabwa on Jazzy Dupree-Hebert on a forward on a guard. Yeah, there was no reason for that.
12-10, RMU lead. 2:45 on the first quarter clock. Jazzy now with it. Easy, wide open for Skorupski. The right-handed layup on the left side will retie it at 12.
Skorupski's got 6 now.
And RMU's losing track of her. The past 2 buckets have been wide open. The Colonials battle to the left side, into the baseline, up and in for Barnwell. The 6'1" forward from France. 14-12, just over 2 minutes to go in the first. Skorupski kicking it out to Smith. Couldn't find the 3, goes baseline. Turns around, Skorupski faking the corner 3, now goes baseline. Jumper, fade away, no good. Robert Morris has it back, and with hustle they return. Barnwell leading the charge before finally slowing it down. Chomko directing traffic. Snaba over and hands it over for the wide open 3. Suggs couldn't make it.
Yeah, great box out there by Liana Baxter, and good recognition there by Kylie Bucky to migrate to the ball.
Buckley to Jazzy, left wing. 1.5 to go, 14-12, RMU lead. Skorupski trying to find some open space. Smith now over to Liana Baxter, who was fouled after getting the entry pass. And finally, after it felt like we've just been going straight through the first quarter, we finally get our media timeout here. 14-12 with 1 minute, 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter. About the longest stretch of play I've called here on WXOU.
Absolutely.
So we'll take a break here and we'll be right back for the rest of the first quarter on WXOU Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to WXOU Sports. Oakland down 12-14 over Robert Morris with 1:17 left to go in the first quarter. So far, Reza Snaba of Robert Morris leading the floor with 8 points, but Skorupski not far behind, 6 points herself. She's 3 of 5 from the floor, an efficient start to the game. Oakland has it. Macy Smith now over to Grimm at the top. Feeding it inside to Royal Davis. Back open to Smith at the top. Back over to Royal Davis on the inside. Couldn't find anybody. And now Jazzy for three. Off on the heel, fighting for the rebound, and RMU's got it.
Yeah, it was a good shot selection there by Dupree Hebert. Just not good execution.
Giovanni looking for a place to put the ball. Odell on the court for RMU, first time today. Now Giovanni gets it inside and stripped away. Saba coughed it up, and it's back to the Golden Grizzlies. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Jazzy inside, kicks it back out to Smith. Now 30 seconds left, but about a 10-second difference from the clock and shot clock. Baxter inside, hook shot is good. Tied at 14. Now the shot clock is off, and RMU looking to have the last possession of this first quarter. Jada Lee handling it. 10 seconds. Lee now to Giovanni. 5 seconds left, got to make a move. Giovanni going to the left. Up and good.
Woo, that was
2.2
really
seconds.
tough.
2.2 seconds left, able to get the layup over Royal Davis.
My goodness, that was a tough basket from Noah Giovanni.
And one coming up here. Robert Morris up 16 to 14. 2.2 seconds left to go before the end of this first quarter. A quarter that's gone by with very little interruption.
Very little interruptions.
Like we went 9 minutes straight to start the game.
Media timeout came at the minute 17 mark, which is crazy.
And Giovanni's free throw is good for the three-point play. Home run pass from Skorupski. And his shot is up and in! Liana Baxter from deep! Woo! 2.2 seconds left. A home run pass from Skorupski. Landed in the arms of Smith, who gave it to Liana Baxter last second and drains it to tie it at 17 at the end of the first quarter.
You know, I had a feeling that a big man was going to do something from beyond the arc tonight. I was watching Andre Drummond highlights of all the threes that he made when he was here in Detroit. And it just came true. Liana Baxter. That was a pretty good shot, too. Looked beautiful from beyond the arc. And, you know, if she continues to have that level of confidence, Liana Baxter's going to be tough. Three-level scorer here.
Yeah, Liana Baxter not afraid to take threes currently this season. She's 12 of 26, 46% from three.
Yeah.
And that one being in addition to it. So it's tied at 17 after the end of the first quarter between the Golden Grizzlies and the Robert Morris Colonials. We're going to take a quick break here and get you right back to the second quarter right here on WXOU Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to WXOU Sports at the end of the first quarter and now the beginning of the second. It's tied 17-17 between your Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Robert Morris Colonials. The first quarter ending on a spectacular deep three from Liana Baxter, who, when you dig through the stats, near 50% from deep.
Yeah,
so really shouldn't have been a surprise.
A forward who's a really effective three-point shooter is pretty dangerous no matter what level of basketball you play.
Robert Morris has the first possession and scores on it. Jada Lee with a jumper.
Yeah, one of the two most effective scorers for Robert Morris. She's been primed to get going here early.
Skorupski now with the left wing over to Baxter at the top. We'll sweep it over to Smith. Smith looking to find the deep ball, couldn't find it. Now Danny inside to Baxter, left-handed, no good on the hook shot.
Yeah, this tough man-to-man defense coming to start both quarters has been really good for the Robert Morris Colonials.
RMU inside at the Horizon League logo. They'll kick it back out. Chomko sweeps it over to Lee. Lee picked up her dribble. Now to Samba. Behind the basket. Now kicking it out for three. And good for Robert Morris.
I had a feeling when Macy Smith gambled on that one, it was going to come back to bite the Golden Grizzlies, and there it did. Great play there.
Caitlin Chomko on the three. First one Robert Morris has had today. Baxter on the left elbow. Pass is deflected. Oakland looking to keep it. Madison Royal Davis fighting for it, but a jump ball called, and the arrow goes to Robert Morris.
Oakland.
Or rather goes to Oakland. So Macy Smith on the far sideline. We'll drop this one in. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Skorupski first with it. Pass inside to Baxter. Now dumped it off to Madison Royal Davis. Shot is swatted away.
It's been really hard for Oakland to do anything down low in this game.
So now with 5 seconds on the shot clock, Oakland has it back. Smith over to Skorupski. Now back to Smith in the corner for three. Off on the heel. All the way down to the bottom of the shot clock, and Robert Morris has it back. With speed, they go downtown to Murray. Murray battling, runs into a double team. Royal Davis there to put a stop to the motion.
Yeah, I really like Madison Royal Davis's energy there on that play.
A great piece defensively, leads the Golden Grizzlies in rebounding, 5.4 per game. As Kylie Buckley returns to the court in relief of Baxter. Robert Morris has it back. Lee looking to inbounds, got to find some place to put it. Finally to Chomko, but fouled by Skorupski as they both went up for it.
Yeah, again, Oakland's getting really, really into this gambling thing here, going for the ball instead of trying to, just get into their defensive set.
Inbound pass back to Lee on the Bear logo, now sweeping over to Odell. Odell will go quickly to the baseline, stop on a dime for the jumper as it rolls out front to back rim. And Kylie Buckley wrestling for the rebound. Will draw the foul.
Both these teams are getting really physical down low. I mean, no one really wants to give away possession underneath their own rim.
Yeah, between Baxter, Buckley, and Royal Davis, they've been battling for every one of these rebounds, having to wrestle it away. Robert Morris, 22-17, 8 minutes before halftime. Oakland needs a bucket, almost a 2-minute scoring drought since the start of this second quarter. Buckley in the right elbow, looking for a place. Grimm. Back to Buckley on the elbow, jumper off on the front, right to the hands of the Colonials. Jada Lee coming back with speed. We'll go to the left corner, retreat back out. Now Odell from the top for three, and good for Robert Morris.
Just a defensive breakdown there for the Golden Grizzlies.
Now second three in a row. Robert Morris is on an 8-0 run. 25-17, 7.5 before halftime. Oakland, Smith spinning around, couldn't get the layup. And here comes Robert Morris once again, holding high the speed and dumped it off into the hands of Grimm. Grimm touchdown pass to Skorupski. Up and in.
Just keep giving it to Skorupski. She seems to be the only one who can get you some points here.
8 points for Skorupski today. 4 of 6 from the floor. Lee to Chomko. Chomko dumps it off into the corner to Odell. Odell will go inside. Stop and a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Skorupski, almost by Buckley. Oakland back on offense, 25-19, 6.5 to go. Buckley inside, up and good.
Woo! Got the and one there.
It's a shot that was just kind of tossed up, knowing that she had the foul, and it dropped.
Yeah, and that's a really heads-up play there by Buckley to make that move.
It's 25-21 with 6:32 on the second quarter clock. Kylie Buckley up for her and one free throw attempt. Currently, Robert Morris out rebounding Oakland 17-10. Shot is up, shot is good for the three-point play for Kylie Buckley.
If you get the score, if you get the stop here, you can, be able to do something with this one possession game.
Oakland on a quick 5-0 run.
Much
Robert Morris
needed.
still up by 3.
And much needed at this point of the game.
And a pass to the Oakland bench. Turnover, back to the Golden Grizzlies.
An unforced there, but, a stop nonetheless, and now Oakland's got to capitalize on it.
Skorupski will receive the play call across the Golden Grizzly logo. Now over to Jazzy, also on the Bear logo. Over to Buckley inside, going to her left, falling down, losing the ball. Jada Lee with speed, stops it. Go over to the right wing, Odell. Odell jumper is good.
Yeah, just another defensive breakdown there. Odell got to her spot, found it comfortably, and took the shot and went in.
That's 5 points for Odell now. Now inside, Royal Davis looking to give it to Buckley. Another turnover. Oakland back on defense. Robert Morris with it. Jada Lee battling inside, scooping up the layup and catching the foul on the way. Layup no good, but the whistle blown.
Oakland foul on number 5.
Yeah, just another defensive breakdown there from Oakland. They needed to foul there in order to prevent the scoring.
For the Golden Grizzlies, number 24, Leona Baxter.
You got to be careful. Kylie Buckley is starting to stack up a couple fouls here in the second quarter. Not to worry, only 2 fouls so far, but something to keep an eye on as Jada Lee is at the free throw line. Currently the Golden Grizzlies from deep 1 of 5. Robert Morris 2 of 5. 2 teams in the Horizon League that struggle from 3.
And not the person you want at the line from Robert Morris. She shoots just over 83% from the line.
And that first one is good, proving your little statistics correct, Harsh. Second one's up, second one is good. That brings the lead up to 7, the largest of the night. 29-22, 5:31 before halftime. Golden Grizzlies need to pick it up on offense to get back into this.
The one thing that's differentiating this game is the fact that Robert Morris they don't necessarily have the volume that Oakland does, but they are shooting way more efficiently than Oakland is.
And a poke in the eye, Colonial eye, I believe that's Giovanni, who took a little bit of contact there.
And Oakland seems to be playing a little bit Jordan Rule-esque with whenever Noah Gavon has the ball.
And a little bit of contact on the contacts, if you know what I mean. And that play will be under review. And looking at the clock, it allows us to take a media timeout. 5:23 on the second quarter clock. Robert Morris up by 7, 29-22. You're listening to WXOU Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to WXOU Sports. Halfway through the second quarter, Robert Morris 7-point lead with just over 5 minutes to go. Potential turnover brought back past the Grizzly logo. And now with speed, Robert Morris dumps it off and blocked. Gets the offensive rebound, puts it back in, no good. And tries it again a third time, no good. And Oakland finally taking it away as the clock passes 5.
Off the tip rebound there. Good job there by Dupree Bear getting position and wait for that tip.
Jazzy controls the ball, moving to her left. Around the perimeter, hands it off to Skorupski. Poked away, and it'll go Robert Morris's way. Skorupski getting the last touch, trying to retrieve it. And another turnover for the Golden Grizzlies.
Yeah, we just see a lot of these errors come from Oakland's offense when they're trying to move the ball up the court, trying to diversify the ball handling. They just make a lot of unforced passes, and they try to get the ball into some seriously tight windows, and they're not working.
Robert Morris back with it, pass inside to Odell, and now to Suggs. Suggs up and fouled.
When you play that,
that's Barnwell.
Yeah, when you play that tight in man-to-man coverage, you're liable to get a lot of fouls.
So Naomi Barnwell now to the free throw line. Naomi Barnwell this season is a first free throw off the heel.
Yeah, 54% from the free throw line, so right about 50-50.
Barnwell's played in all 18 games, started only one, scoring 4.8 points per game. Second one is good. That increases the lead to 8, 30-22 with 4:34 on the clock before halftime. Oakland's going to need to find something quick. A 2-minute scoring drought once again. They're 1 of 5 from 3. They're going to need a few to drop as Jazzy controls it on the left wing. Bounce pass over to Skorupski, too slow on it. And Robert Morris has it with the steal and up and in. Just a pass that was too slow and easy to snatch. And Oakland now down by 10. Got to try and redo the possession. Macy Smith at the top. Goes inside. Floater fouled on her way up.
Again, tried to force that one into Roberts Adams, number 4 for Oakland. And again, Macy Smith got lucky to draw some contact there. But, a lot. And again, if that wasn't contact, then that's a turnover.
And it was Janika Suggs on the steal and layup to increase the lead to 10. As Macy Smith now on the free throw line. Macy Smith so far this game 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from deep. His first free throw is good.
And you can tell Oakland is missing her production.
Second leading scorer on the Golden Grizzlies. Second free throw is good. That'll bring Smith now to 4 points, all from the charity stripe. Robert Morris now back with it. Quick pass inside to Odell, skips off the top of her hand, and it brings it back to the Golden Grizzlies.
Yeah, I like the defense there down low by Oakland to force Robert Morris to make that pass.
Number 1, Reza Saba.
Madison Royal Davis to inbound it for Oakland over to Grimm. Currently Robert Morris still out-rebounding Oakland 19-11. Skorupski on the left wing. Swings it over to Smith for 3. And good for Macy Smith.
Great job there. Finally, let's see if she can get on a roll here.
That brings her to 7 points, her first 3 of the day, the second 3 for Oakland. Robert Morris looks to respond, and they do.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Good spot-up shot.
Chomko wide open and returns the favor, 35-27, 3:20 before halftime. Skorupski now to Smith on the right wing. She goes inside, kicks it out, and fouled.
That's an offensive foul.
Just being optimistic. But that will be a turnover for Oakland, as Giovanni will inbound it for the Colonials. 8-point lead, the largest today. Or excuse me, 10 points was the largest today, but they ain't far from it. Robert Morris having a lot of control of the game, and Harjun, like you were mentioning, some unforced errors from
a lot of unforced
this Oakland
errors.
team.
The turnover margin for Oakland and the turnover margin was in Oakland's favor, and now it's only in Oakland's favor by 1.
Robert Morris back with the 13 on the shot clock, running into a brick wall. There'll be a foul on Madison Royal Davis for simply standing where she was.
Yep.
Foul on Oakland's Madison Royal Davis, her second.
So that'll bring it back to the Colonials on the free throw line. Jenica Suggs.
A 30% free throw shooter here from the field. So hopefully Oakland can get a good rebound off of her second attempt. Generate some offense.
First free throw up and off to the right. Jenica Suggs playing in 14 games this season. About 10 minutes a game. Second free throw is good. That'll bring it back to a 9-point lead. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter, just before halftime. Golden Grizzlies are going to need to get some points on the board. They are 3 of their last 4. They've started to increase the output, but still Robert Morris,
they're responding
at arm's distance.
Yeah, they're responding to everything right now, and Oakland really hasn't had a chance to get a stop here and potentially close this margin.
Skorupski looking to make some moves on the free throw line. Jumper off on the front rim. Right back to RMU. And Skorupski steals it back casually as she goes up on the left side. Layup no good, and a hard crash to the floor, and wrestling for the ball. It's a jump ball.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Maddie Skorupski's angry with the refs on that one.
But that steal was just so casual. It looked like it happened on accident.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if she was waving to someone in the crowd and then the ball just landed in her hand.
Well, and Maddie Skorupski is a pickpocket. She's leading the Horizon League in certain advanced stealing categories, let's say. But, you got to be able to finish there.
Inbound for Oakland. Smith over to Rendell. No good. Immediately fouled upon retrieving the ball. Serenity Roberts-Adams, rather.
Foul on number 7, Naomi Barnwell, her second.
Taking that shot in front of 2 or 3 Robert Morris defenders, likely their bigs, rotating onto you.
Serenity Roberts-Adams, the freshman center, 6'3" from Butler College Prep in Chicago. First shot is up, off on the back heel. A young team is what the Golden Grizzlies have. An even mix about a freshman, sophomore, and every other class. And the second free throw is good. And we see Serenity Roberts-Adams, her presence inside, making a difference in spots for Oakland, deserving of the freshman minutes she receives. Her and Liana Baxter, the only centers listed by position on the roster. Back to action, up and no good for Robert Morris. Going up for it was Naomi Barnwell.
Number 3, Danny Grimm.
Danny Grimm catching the foul for that one. And once again, Robert Morris stepping to the free throw line. Already 11 attempts just in this first half, and 2 more coming up.
And this might actually be the deciding factor, is how often Oakland and Robert Morris can get to the line each.
So far, Robert Morris has been doing very well from beyond the line. First free throw is good. Second one is up. Second one is good. They have only missed 2 out of their 12. That's good for 10 free throw points. 10 free points, and that gives them the 10-point lead. 38-28, 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Oakland back with it. Smith to a running Skorupski, fade away, off on the heel, and Serenity Roberts-Adams retrieving the rebound and gets fouled in the process.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as Serenity Roberts-Adams got that ball, Robert Morris was like, oh, we got a foul.
Number 7, Naomi Barnwell, her third.
Barnwell on the foul that will send Roberts-Adams back to the free throw line. 5 fouls each Oakland slowly closing the rebounding gap. We keep an eye on this one. 20-13 is the rebounding in favor of Robert Morris. It used to be 9, now it's 7. First free throw is up and off on the heel for Robert Adams. Currently Robert Morris 3 of 6 from deep, 12 of 26. That's good for 46% from the floor.
Yeah, and it seems like when Robert Morris turned up the tempo in this game, they finally started hitting their threes, and they were responding to pretty much everything Oakland was putting on offensively, and that's become the difference in this game.
The second free throw also no good. Macy Smith trying to steal it, but Robert Morris has it. Approaching inside. Giovanni kicks it out to Lee. Lee battling through contact, up and just outside. Offensive rebound, putting it back in. It's a volleyball match for it. One last putback, gets a foul on Oakland. And we'll be right back to the free throw line. This time Serenity Roberts Adams catching the foul. Now Robert Morris looking after this to get 15 free throw attempts just in the first half. Oakland only attempting 9 so far.
And that's Serenity Roberts Adams' first foul of the game. Oakland's had a few too many in this first half.
11 so far in the game, 5 in the quarter. Second free throw is up and no good. Splitting the free throws is Maya Murray, kicking it back out to Giovanni for 3, no good. Great tip from Roberts Adams, able to help Oakland get the rebound. And now down by 11, they look to cut back into it. 1:15 left to go before halftime. Oakland needs anything they can get. Bounce pass to Skorupski at the top. Being inside to Adams. Roberts Adams got to move. He's getting swatted at. Spins inside, up and off on the left. Gets her offensive rebound. Looking to kick it out to somewhere. Jazzy, jumper, just rattles out. And Macy Smith was almost there to grab that offensive rebound once again, but a foul called will end the possession.
And another trip to the free throw line for the Colonials.
As they make the slow, restful trip over to the opposite free throw line. We're going to look at 17 attempts by the end of this pair. 12 of 15, good for 80% from the line. And those 12 points by itself is enough to get Robert Morris the lead. It'll be Jada Lee, the grad student guard from Pittsburgh. First free throw is good for the transfer from Mount St. Mary's. Second free throw coming up. Robert Morris reaches 40 points, and they get to 41. 41-28 with 51.7 seconds left in the half. Oakland needs anything they can get. Currently scoreless for a minute and a half. One of their last 6 from the field. Grimm handling it. Over to Skorupski. Swarmed inside, kicking it out to Jazzy. Now to Smith. Back to Jazzy. Running inside. Layup is good.
And one.
Although Robert Morris cheering quite a bit.
Another offensive foul. Ooh.
Oh, that's why they were celebrating.
That's why they were celebrating.
Unfortunately, that will not count. Oakland stays in the 20s of scoring. 41-28 now, less than 30 seconds left as Robert Morris has put their stamp on this first half. 17 free throw attempts, 3 of 7 from 3, and 41% overall from the floor. Jada Lee, she's literally running in circles. Come on. And finally, Skorupski's able to catch her and foul. Sometimes I understand that you casually kind of dribbling the ball.
Yeah.
It was
she was running
like,
in circles. Yeah,
like she was chasing her tail.
Yeah, that's taunting. What are you doing?
I've never seen that actually performed on the court before. With 14 seconds left. Robert Morris now back to the free throw line. And with 14 seconds left, at this point, I think they'll have 20 free throw attempts. Maybe they'll get another chance at it before the end of the first half.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
But either way.
Yeah, these 2 offensive fouls, that they come at really inopportune times when Oakland could have probably brought this game within single digits.
Second free throw is up. Second free throw is good. 42-28. 14 seconds left, and Oakland's on the move. Grimm handling over to Roberts Adams. Back to Grimm. 7 seconds left, now 5. Long 2, no good. Roberts-Adams, offensive rebound, couldn't put it back in. And the buzzer sounds in a struggle for the rebound. And a dominant first half performance by Robert Morris, 42-28 after 20 minutes of play.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good offensive performance by the Robert Morris Colonials, and just Oakland making a lot of errors that are kind of taking them out of this game before it's even over.
Needing all the points they can get. Offensive fouls have cost them some of those points. Robert Morris dominating on the glass as well. 25-17 is the rebounding margin, but free throws have really been the main characteristic of this first half. 19 free throw attempts. Robert Morris making 15 of them. Meanwhile, Oakland is stuck in single digits. 6 of 9 free throw attempts for them. So we're going to take a break here on WXOU Sports and get ready for the second half. We'll come back and give you guys an update on all the numbers before we get back to action here on the Blacktop. You're listening to WXOU Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to WXOU Sports. We are at halftime as Robert Morris has a 14-point lead over the Golden Grizzlies, 42-28. We'll give you a roundup of the numbers so far. Robert Morris, 3 of 7 from 3 and 19 free throw attempts are the big headlines for the Colonials, playing above their average of 25% from 3 and averaging about 10 free throw makes per game. This is just halftime, and they're already way past that at 15. So overall, that 42-28 lead, it's a lot of it just from the free throws here. Golden Grizzlies making a lot of mistakes, turning the ball over to them and being caught off guard in many ways. But on the Golden Grizzlies side, with the 28 points scored, Maddie Skorupski leading the Golden Grizzlies with 8 of them, 4 of 9 from the floor. Macy Smith, 7 points, struggled from the field, but 4 free throws would help her get to the 7 points that she is at, those being the 2 leading scorers for the Golden Grizzlies. Rebounding goes in favor of Robert Morris, 25-17, 8 offensive rebounds to Oakland's 7. For the turnovers, 8-7. Robert Morris with just 1 more turnover, but it sure does not show on the scoreboard. The key for the Golden Grizzlies in this second half is to take much better control of the ball and take it easy with all the fouls, and that will surely be a recipe for success to help them get back into this game and conference play against the Robert Morris Colonials. We'll take one last break here and bring you back to halftime, or bring you back to the second half, rather, of this action on the blacktop, right here on WXOU Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to WXOU Sports, live from the blacktop. Second half underway here for Oakland women's basketball against Robert Morris. 42-28 is the halftime score as the Colonials get back to action with the first possession off the midcourt inbound. Robert Morris in their red jerseys, red pants as well. Fadeaway jumper, no good for RMU. Serenity Roberts-Adams towering with the rebound.
Yeah, I love the physicality there. Madison Worrell Davis sweeps over to Smith.
Smith to Grimm. Now to Skorupski, right wing, sweeping around. Oakland just looking for a spot to get inside. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Serenity Roberts-Adams dishes it all the way in for a turnover, looking for Skorupski, and it's taken back by Znaba. Kicking it over to Lee. Errored pass will skip it over into the other half of the court.
Yeah, bad turnover there. It looked like they had wanted to set up that cross-court pass for a while in that possession, but when they finally, got the courage to do it, it just went all over the place and right into the Robert Morris Colonials' hands.
Just needed more zip on it. Meanwhile, the Golden Grizzlies are back to action. Grimm at the top. Over to Smith. Smith dumps inside to Adams. Roberts-Adams. Up, off on the right. 6'3". She towers over everybody, but couldn't get a good shot off, and it comes back to Robert Morris. Lee to Giovanni. Giovanni to the left side. Shot blocked by Royal Davis. And almost lost the rebound on it, but Oakland's got it. Scoreless in our first minute and a half of the second half.
Almost another wasted opportunity there. Glad Oakland got it back, and now they just got to set up something offensively.
Smith gets roughed up on her way to the glass. Royal Davis with the offensive rebound keeps it with Oakland. Skorupski now in the left wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Skorupski challenged. Looking to pass it somewhere. Serenity Roberts-Adams there on the cut and layup.
Took her long enough.
Oakland finally in 30 points, 42-30 after 8 minutes. Passes the clock here in the third quarter. Grady on the elbow for RMU. Now back to Giovanni at the top. Giovanni to her right side, kicks it over. Now back to the top, 7, 6, and 5 left on the shot clock. Robert Morris needs to get a shot up, 2 and 1, gets it before the buzzer.
Murray for 2.
Yeah, Maya Murray was just slippery there, got through the Oakland defense pretty quickly, sliced like butter, and got that shot to go.
14-point lead once again, 44-30. Colonials with the lead. Grimm to Skorupski, left wing. Still crowded, can't find anybody. Smith cuts inside to the Horizon League logo. Danny Grimm for 3, off on the heel. And Robert Morris back with speed. Up by Znaba, no good. Last touch on Oakland, and they turn it back to Robert Morris.
These turnovers are starting to mount for Oakland, and it seems like they're picking up right back where they left off from the end of the first half.
Jada Lee will inbound it for RMU. 8.8 points per game is second on the team. 47.8% from the floor. That leads the team. Giovanni, 10.6 points per game, leads the Colonials. She fires a 3, too short, and it passes off the baseline, never touched the rim. And the Oakland band is reminding her that it was an air ball. Golden Grizzlies back with it. Man, they need to score bad. Scoreless in our opening few minutes of the second half. A 2.5-minute scoring drought. Smith at the top. Tries to go into the right side. Loses the ball once again. Suggs one-on-one with Royal Davis with a swat against the glass.
Seemed like the glass did most of the work there, but Oakland gets the ball back.
Robert Morris, 1 of their last 9 from the floor. Royal Davis now to Smith, left wing. Oakland once again struggling to find an open spot. Skorupski goes in, turns around, jumpers, good.
Maddie Skorupski.
Keep feeding it to Maddie Skorupski. Get her good looks and just make sure Maddie Skorupski is in a good position to score.
She now reaches 10 points, leads the Golden Grizzlies, leads the floor. 5 of 10 from the floor. Giovanni fires a 3. Giovanni lands it.
Pure shot there from Giovanni.
Colonials up 47-32, their largest lead of the night, 15 points. 5:18 on the third quarter clock. Skorupski looking for a pass. Bumped is Macy Smith as she was going for the pass.
Again, just not trying to set up that pass correctly, just trying to force it in there, and Oakland is turning the ball over every time they try to make one of those passes.
Macy Smith bumping Giovanni from Ranana, Israel. Giovanni. Now over to Suggs. Barnwell will lose the ball out of bounds. As Jazzy prepares to come back into the game, but not before a media timeout. Robert Morris increases their lead to the largest of the night, 15 points with a score of 47-32, less than 5 to go in this third quarter. We'll be right back on WXOU Sports. Welcome back to WXOU Sports. Less than 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Robert Morris is up big. 47-32, a 15-point lead is what the Colonials have here on the blacktop. And they're going for more. Inside, ball's loose and given back to the Golden Grizzlies. Barnwell coughs it up. Sweeping over, Macy Smith for three, and she drills it.
Can she stack together a couple of these in a row? Let's see.
That's 10 points for Macy Smith, 2 of 3 from deep. 2 of 4 from deep, rather. Robert Morris struggling to possess the ball, 15 seconds on the shot clock, and they got to reset. Chokmo. Giovanni now at the top, 5 on the shot clock, goes into the right, up over 2 Golden Grizzlies, no good. Offensive rebound will finally have a whistle drawn.
Oakland
Madison World Davis on the foul.
Yeah, it's going to be the first foul of Oakland in this
Checking in for
third
Robert
quarter.
Morris, number 0, Maya Murray.
So the lead's cut down to 12. Oakland needs a stop if they want to start breaking into that lead that Robert Morris has been very comfortable maintaining.
And the Colonials are shooting with supreme confidence right now. I mean, to get them off their game is going to be really, really tough, and you're asking a lot of this defense that's struggled a lot this year.
Oakland's defense by points per game, 10th out of 11th in the Horizon League, giving up about 72 points a game. Robert Morris from the baseline, jumper no good, but they get the offensive rebound. They'll try again. Giovanni wide open for three, rattles out, and Kylie Buckley on the rebound, but has to wrestle for it against Naba.
Robert Morris foul on.
That's going to be a foul against Nsabwa there.
Her first.
That'll be an inbound for the Golden Grizzlies. Kylie Buckley. Her reward for fighting for the rebound is the inbound pass.
Yeah, you got to love the physicality and, you know, toughness that Kylie Buckley displayed there on that rebound.
Yeah, I mean, for her, it's been a bar fight all night long.
It's been a bar fight all night long, and we've seen how tough it is for Oakland to get these rebounds. Can they do it with more consistency today?
And the bar fight continues as Buckley gets one inside. Leads now cut to 10, 47-37, 3:17 on the third quarter clock. Robert Morris back in action as Giovanni kicks it out. It's now over to Grady. Grady backing down. Baxter spins to her left, up and no good. RMU gets the rebound, as you can tell by the sigh of my analyst here.
As soon as it happened, you could see it. Oakland got the rebound, lost it very quickly, and then, you know, in the tussle, Oakland got called for the foul.
That's 12 offensive rebounds for the Colonials in this game. Oakland only with 4.
And it's been tough sledding every time Robert Morris misses a shot for Oakland to, you know, get in transition and crash the glass there.
First free throw is good for Maya Murray. Grad student forward from Uniontown, Pennsylvania. And Golden Grizzlies have it 49-37 with the free throws made. Both of them being good for Murray. Jazzy to Baxter. Baxter for three. Off on the right and rebounded by Giovanni. Keep your mic on, my man. We'll be fine.
I know. I'm just adjusting. I don't want to be too quiet here.
We're all good here. 49-37, 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Robert Morris has it on the right wing. Now to Lee at the top. She goes inside, kicks out to the corner for three. It's Suggs. Suggs lands it. That net barely moved.
Suggs.
That was pure. That was pure from Suggs there.
Robert Morris, 5 of 10 from deep today. That's double their average percentage this season.
And they're finding their groove right now, man, from beyond the arc.
Grooving right back. Macy Smith back with it. She now leads the Golden Grizzlies and leads the floor with 13 points. And it's an 8-point game, 52-40. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Jada Lee to Barnwell. To Grady, rather. Back to Lee. Going towards baseline, kicks it back out. Maya Murray for three. Maya Murray lands it.
Oakland's really tried to key on taking away Jada Lee, and that's unfortunate. Left Maya Murray wide open for that three there.
Each of the last 3 possessions ending in a three. 55-40, back to the 15-point lead. Robert Morris up big. Inside to Buckley. Buckley to her left side. Up, fouled, but no good. She'll be heading to the free throw line to make up for it.
Robert Morris foul on number 0.
Yeah, again, Buckley, despite the scoreline, she's not letting this game, the score get into her head. She's continuing to play physical, continuing to get to the ball quickly, and that's her reward right there.
Buckley's first free throw up and good. Looking at the stat sheet, I want to give a shout out to Madison Royal Davis. Only 2 points today, but 4 blocks. Not often do you get more blocks than points for a routine a player who gets routine minutes for the Golden Grizzlies. Both free throws made for Kylie Buckley, cutting it to 13 for the Robert Morris lead, 55-42, 1:15 on the third quarter clock.
And you notice a lot, going back to Royal Davis, you notice a lot when Oakland goes zone, Royal Davis gets really tenacious down low in the paint. And, Robert Morris pays the price every time they try to go one-on-one with her.
Jada Lee hands it over, now playing hop potato with it. Finally Grady inside, off on the left, offensive rebound, puts back in and one
Grady and
for Isis Grady.
Oakland foul was on number 5, Kylie Buckley, her 4th.
The senior transfer from UNC Greensboro. Heading to the free throw line to chip in one more.
Buckley's in some foul trouble now, and one of your most tenacious players is going to have to kind of be tamped going into this fourth quarter.
And for the Golden Grizzlies,
Kylie Buckley, 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 fouls, like you were mentioning, Mr. Buttar. You don't like being called Mr. Buttar? It make you sound old?
No, I prefer to be called other things than Mr. Buttar. But I'm just saying, when you have such a tenacious player, and you're being out rebounded, and you just can't get those defensive rebounds, and you're forced to foul, it's just a tough game all around.
A jumper from Macy Smith, partially blocked as it goes without touch of the rim, and comes out of bounds for Robert Morris. They'll carry it up the court. Jada Lee taking her time with it. 20 seconds left in this quarter. About a 5-second difference from the clock and shot clock. We'll sweep it over to Murray, now to Grady. Grady backing in. Looking for the elbow jumper, passes it back. Giovanni weaving through with the Euro step, rolls out.
Oh.
And shot clock violation. 3 seconds left. Oakland's got to launch this thing. Can't do it before the buzzer. Although it looked close for Skorupski on the buzzer, not buzzer beating shot, unfortunately. So at the end of the third quarter, the Robert Morris Colonials increased their lead through all the action. Oakland was able to get within 8, but the lead gets back now to a game-high 16 points. 58-42 with 10 minutes left to play here on the blacktop. We'll take a media timeout here on WXOU Sports with the fourth quarter coming up next. Welcome back to the Blacktop here at the OU Credit Union Arena on WXOU Sports. My name is Giovanni Moceri alongside my analyst Harjun Buttar. We're at the start of the fourth quarter here. A fresh 10 put back on the clock and a fresh 16 points for the Robert Morris lead. 58-42. The Colonials up big on the road. Golden Grizzlies able to cut it within 8 in the third quarter, but unable to maintain it. And with 10 minutes left, they got a big hole to dig out of.
And here's the best part about all of this. Oakland is actually shooting 50% from both the three and from the field in that third quarter. And yet they, in the margin of that third quarter, they lost a point there. So it just goes to show you how many more shots Robert Morris has been taking, how many more opportunities they've had to get volume on offense. And, Oakland really hasn't had an answer for it all game long.
Serenity Roberts-Adams making a basket inside. 58-44. Robert Morris back with it. It's Jada Lee. Kicks it back out to Giovanni. She'll cut back inside. Kick out to the right. Firing a three. Off on the heel. Couldn't get the rebound, and Oakland's got it. Couldn't get the offensive rebound, of course.
Yeah, mismatch there between Isis Grady and Danny Grimm. Forward against guard, getting for that rebound there.
Inside, Skorupski gets fouled on the way up. Skorupski this game 10 points, 5 of 10 from the floor, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. And she'll be heading to the free throw line.
74% free throw shooter here, so, a really good free throw shooter for the Grizzlies. Let's see if she can kind of, chisel this point differential back.
And a low arcing free throw shot is good for Skorupski. Second one coming up as Serenity Roberts-Adams gets a head start, retreating on defense. Already at the top of the opposite arc. Skorupski up. Skorupski good. Make that 12 points for the Golden Grizzlies' leading scorer. RMU with it. Across the Bear logo, full court press. Giovanni open for three, doesn't take it, goes inside, tumbles on her way to a layup.
Yeah, this defense is a little bit too aggressive for the stage of the game in which both Robert Morris and Oakland are playing. I mean, when you gamble, do that full court press, you leave your help defense really wide open and liable to get beat every single time, and then you're just forced to foul in order to prevent scoring.
But when you're down by 12 with 8 minutes left to go, I mean, sometimes a gamble is the option.
Yeah.
The first free throw is good for Giovanni.
But Oakland's been, kind of pushing the gas pedal a lot this game, and, they've kind of run off the road a little bit with how many turnovers they've had, how many errant passes they've had. And, I think now would be a good time just to be conservative, drain the shot clock a little bit, try to set something up, don't force anything, and then, force Robert Morris to, get some shots up early in their possession.
Both free throws made for Noah Giovanni. Gives it back to the Golden Grizzlies. 15 on the shot clock, a pass way downtown and couldn't grab it. Danny Grimm trying to catch the cross-court pass from Skorupski, could not grab it. And it'll be an inbound coming up for Robert Morris. 60-46, 8:28 left in the game.
Considering how much of a threat Maddie Skorupski is running downhill, I actually like that pass there from Skorupski to Grimm, cross-court pass, get the heat off of you defensively. And, just poor execution on Danny Grimm's part there.
Golden Grizzlies, full court press. Oh, a big bump from Grady will be called as she was trying to shake off a Golden Grizzly.
Robert Morris is number 22, Isis Grady.
I like Royal Davis' selling there. Robert Morris was getting a little bit physical, and Madison Royal Davis sold it perfectly and drew the charge there.
Danny Grimm set to inbound for Oakland. Macy Smith open at the top. She has it. Dump inside of Baxter, left-handed. Layup is good for Liana Baxter.
This Macy Smith to Liana Baxter connection's been something special amongst all the miscues for Oakland offensively. So I think this could be something that could blossom as we head down the stretch in the Horizon League season.
Maya Murray with it. Trying to cut inside. Now back up to the top to Nazba. Dumps over to Lee. The opposite corner. Driving inside. Shot clock violation. And Liana Baxter grabs the rebound. Tipped out of bounds by Robert Morris. The pass will stay with Oakland. At midcourt, Skorupski will put it back into play. Still 60-48, now 7:38 on the clock left in the game. Grimm, at the top of the free throw arc, now to Skorupski, left wing. Trying to get around a couple screens. Whips it over to Royal Davis, dumping it off to Liana Baxter, wide open layup on the right side.
Baxter seems to be the focal point of this offense right now. Just keep feeding her. Robert Morris hasn't had an answer for her to start this fourth quarter. And if they can find someone who's just that anchor on offense, more power to Oakland.
And that forces Robert Morris to call a timeout. The lead is now cut to 10. 7:19 left on the clock. 60-50. We'll take a break here on WXOU Sports. The rest of the fourth quarter coming right up. And we're back here on the blacktop at the OU Credit Union Arena here on WXOU Sports. Oakland women's basketball with 7:19 left to go in the game. Oakland down by 10 against the Robert Morris Colonials. As teams return to court, a Liana Baxter layup would force a timeout from Robert Morris. As Oakland starting to cut into the formerly 16-point lead that Robert Morris had, it's now cut to 10. But a lot of work still needs to be done for Oakland to get into this game. And an attempted steal on the Robert Morris inbound will be no good, and Robert Morris will get another crack at it. Danny Grimm's diving for it in the close corner. Jada Lee receives it, and with a head of steam, zips it over to Nazba. And now a three by Odell is good.
Odell.
Yeah, Danny Grimm hesitated there, didn't close out in time, and Robert Morris just fired that three.
Robert Morris is not a three-point shooting team, 25% throughout the season, but tonight they are 53% from deep.
Just
7
incredible.
of 13.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And out of bounds on an Oakland layup, but it'll stay with the Golden Grizzlies. Skorupski to inbound. Skorupski's got to find somebody. Macy Smith at the top. She found her. Grimm to Skorupski for three. Skorupski off on the front. Rebounded by Robert Morris. Maya Murray grabbing the board. And with speed, they go to Odell on the baseline. And then they'll reset their offense at the top with Jada Lee. Over to Odell. Cutting inside to the right block. And fouled on her way up.
Oakland foul on number 24, Leanna Baxter, her fourth.
Leanna Baxter on the foul. And that now puts Leanna Baxter at 4 fouls, along with Kylie Buckley.
And we haven't seen Kylie Buckley in a hot second here. And I think that you have to attribute to the fact that she's in foul trouble.
Micah Odell, first free throw rims out. 63-50, 6:25 left to go in the fourth quarter as Kylie Buckley prepares to return. Second free throw is up and tips out. Robert Morris, big get the offensive rebound, reset the possession. Jada Lee off her foot as it rolls out of bounds.
Checking in for the Golden Grizzlies.
It's been a...
Oh no, it touched the Golden Grizzly on its way out. She dribbled it on her foot, or it must have dribbled on an Oakland foot.
But this has been it's been a problem all season, and it continues to be a problem here tonight. Oakland just cannot control the glass. They can't even get their hands on the ball securely and win rebounds.
Madison Royal Davis called on the foul as Micah Odell was getting ready to shoot.
Oakland foul on number 21, Madison Royal Davis, her fourth.
And that'll be an inbound coming up for Robert Morris on the baseline, their scoring baseline, with a 13-point lead, just over 6 minutes left to go in the game. Giovanni, now over to the top, it's Odell once again. She cuts in, able to get the pass off in the far corner, and now back it up to the top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jada Lee almost losing the ball, keeps possession. Giovanni inside, kicking out for three, and off on the left. Maya Murray on the shot attempt as it flies out of bounds. Oakland ball.
Jada Lee's trying to work the refs a little bit, saying that went off of an Oakland player and not going to win that one.
Danny Grimm carries a rock. On the right wing. Moves around a screen from Buckley. Buckley goes inside, no pass. Up to Macy Smith for three, shot blocked. Volleyball back in by Buckley. It goes right into the hands of Robert Morris. And he'll have to escape a full court press. Triple teamed was Jada Lee. She was able to get through. Robert Morris still struggling to get possession of the ball. They keep it. There's a timeout called by Robert Morris.
Yeah, I just need to screw their head on straight. I think they're having trouble finding their offense to put away Oakland. And, you know, Oakland still has life in this game. I mean, it's 5 minutes, and it is a double-digit margin between Robert Morris and Oakland. But, you know, Oakland still has plenty of space to come back. And I think Robert Morris is just struggling to figure out how they're going to put away Oakland for good.
And with space to make the comeback, not a lot of space left for fouls. Madison Royal Davis and Kylie Buckley and Leanna Baxter all have 4 fouls each. Not a lot of room for them to operate. But a 13-point deficit is what will have to be overcome for the Golden Grizzlies to come out of this one with the win over the Colonials. We'll take a step back and bring you back to this matchup of the Golden Grizzlies and the Colonials on WXOU Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to WXOU Sports live from the Blacktop. My name is Giovanni Moceri alongside Harjun Buttar, and a big thank you to Noah Stalker in the studio on our 88.3 FM signal. Currently, the Golden Grizzlies down 13 with a score of 63-50 with 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Inbound coming up for Robert Morris on the far side of the court.
Story in this game has been Oakland's lack of offensive and defensive rebounds, and just the rate at which they've turned over the basketball has really put them in this hole. And you know, they've been shooting well, 37% from the field, 33% from three. I mean, those are good numbers. It's just that Robert Morris has been able to capitalize on a lot more opportunities because of Oakland's miscues.
And to illustrate your point for the rebounding, 38 rebounds to 28 is what Robert Morris has. 15 offensive rebounds to Oakland's 9. Robert Morris back to action with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kylie Buckley, the block. Or it wasn't even a shot yet. I think that's going to count as a steal. And Oakland gets it back. Skorupski sweeping over now to Royal Davis. Macy Smith in the corner, couldn't fire the three, goes baseline, double team, kicks out. Now to Kylie Buckley, the left wing. Hands off to Skorupski. Skorupski guarded closely with 6 seconds on the shot clock. She goes in against 3 Colonials and lands the layup.
Again, fighting through contact, Maddie Skorupski, fearless.
And Oakland with the steal, Danny Grimm with it. Skorupski back once again. Cuts her way inside, left layup is good.
Single-digit gain now.
There's the quickest 4 points we've ever seen Skorupski score. That full court press producing a couple of steals, and another one, Royal Davis on it, and the pass out of bounds.
Oh, that was such a good setup there. Royal Davis had Macy Smith perfectly lined up for that little layup.
For Robert Morris, number 0, Maya Murray.
Pass just a little bit too much outside. 63-54 after that blitz of Golden Grizzlies offense. With 4:11 left to go in the game.
Number 12, Macy Smith.
Macy Smith with her third foul will basically redo the inbound for Robert Morris. Robert Morris trying to shake the pressure. Oakland looking for another steal to keep the momentum going. And a foul on Danny Grimm trying to box out.
Yeah, push off there.
Danny Grimm, her second.
It'll be Danny Grimm's second foul. Oakland in this game, 22 personal fouls. Robert Morris only has 12 in the whole game.
And you got to attribute that to the fact that Oakland really hasn't been able to win the rebound game, and they're just fouling in order to prevent Robert Morris from getting the putbacks.
And Jada Lee was the one fouled, and she makes her first of 2 free throws. After this, Robert Morris will have 28 free throw attempts, with 22 makes after that second one good by Jada Lee. Oakland back down by 11. Skorupski sweeps over to Royal Davis, cuts inside to the free throw line. Over to Skorupski, has to retreat, fade away off of the heel. And a foul call trying to fight for the rebound rather.
Oakland foul on number 5.
And that's going to be Kylie Buckley. She's going to get out of the game.
That is her 5th foul. As it looks like Liana Baxter, who also has 4 fouls, not far away from Buckley's situation. She's getting ready to substitute in from the looks of it. Meanwhile, a free throw coming up for Isis Grady. And finally, the Baxter-Buckley substitution is made. And Liana Baxter has to play careful, but an efficient 9 points in this game, including the three-pointer at the buzzer at the half. Or after the first quarter, rather. First free throw is good for Grady. Second free throw coming up. Free throw number 30 for the Colonials. And their 24th make. 24 of 30. on the charity stripe. 67-54. 13-point lead by the Colonials once again. Danny Grimm handling it on the left wing. Goes baseline, cut off, turns around, back to Baxter. Skorupski trying to fire a three behind a screen, gets clogged up as she is surrounded and fouled before getting the pass off to Baxter.
Skorupski getting brutalized late in this fourth quarter now. Starting to see a lot more physical play every time Maddie Skorupski touches the basketball.
Golden Grizzlies will have the inbound on the baseline. Skorupski to deliver. Looking for Macy Smith, too far out, and Robert Morris has it back. Giovanni on the interception. Grady finding open space. Will slow the pace down and back to Lee at the top. 67-54, 3:10 left in the game. And Lee is double teamed, able to get the pass off low and going baseline.
Blocking foul.
Will draw a blocking foul.
Needed to do it, otherwise she was going to make the make the layup.
But I don't know, Harj. I don't know if Robert Morris has had enough free throw attempts.
No, they really haven't. I mean, 30's not enough.
32 by the end of this pair here. You think they'll have to practice their free throws once they get back to Moon Township?
Oh,
I think they've had enough practice for a week.
I think they've more than compensated for the free throw practice.
Grady up and in. Or rather, that's Raisa Zabau. Second one is good. 69-54, 3 minutes left to go in the game. Golden Grizzlies down by 15. Grimm, right elbow jumper, off on the right. Lee on the rebound. Got to fight against the full court press. Will find Grady. Got to get past half court quickly. And finds Naba. And now Robert Morris just trying to find some breathing room. They finally do. Jada Lee on the Bear logo. Now over to Grady. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Grady up and no good on the floater. Baxter on the rebound. The Golden Grizzlies come back with speed. Skorupski leading. Gets bumped but keeps control up on the right side. Layup no good, but a foul called. Skorupski's going to the line.
Robert Morris foul on number 0, Maya Murray, her fourth.
Colonials have not made it easy on Skorupski tonight, but she's been able to muster 16 points and shoot 50% from the field. That's just grit. If that's not grit, I don't know what it is.
Despite all the defensive effort, she's still able to at least get to her average scoring of 16.7 per game, and with the free throw makes it 17. Skorupski, the third leading scorer in the Horizon League, 16.72 points per game. And the second one is good to bring her to 18 points, leading the floor. 18 points for Skorupski, 13 for Smith, and Maya Murray with 12 on the Robert Morris side. Every player who's had minutes in this game for Robert Morris has scored at least once. And racing over is Giovanni. Is fouled on the way up.
Foul on Robert Morris.
And that's going to be a foul on Giovanni.
Her third.
It's been tough for Giovanni. I mean, if you take a look at an isolationary play by Oakland defensively, they really have not allowed Noah Giovanni to do anything here in this fourth quarter.
Skorupski in the right wing, fighting against the defense. Gets the ball back from Baxter. On the Horizon League logo, off the glass, no good. Everyone's fighting for the rebound, Royal Davis. The last one to touch it on its way out.
And those 50-50 possessions, you got to win the rebound at least 70% of the time.
And speaking of percentages, Robert Morris has led in 87% of the minutes played today. Last lead Oakland has had was 6-4 in the first quarter. Golden Grizzlies get the ball back, and one for Maddie Skorupski. That'll bring her to 20 points with an and one coming up.
Her 4th.
She's been the do-it-all person for Oakland offensively tonight.
20 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Free throws up. Free throw is good. That's 5 of 5 from the line for Maddie Skorupski to give her 21 points, leading the floor by far. And she gets a steal off the inbound, fires a 3, and off on the front rim.
Oh, that would have taken the roof off this place. Said
Oh,
Maddie Skorupski.
yeah.
Oh,
And she gets another steal and gets it up and in.
beautiful job there by Skorupski.
It's one of those times where it's just let Skorupski do her thing. 23 points and another 2 steals to stack on. That brings her to 5 steals in this game, forcing Robert Morris to call a full timeout as the lead is cut to 8 with a minute and a half left to go. A few more of those and Oakland can get back into this one with the 90 seconds remaining. And with that timeout, we'll take a timeout here on WXOU Sports with the final moments of this game between the Colonials and the Golden Grizzlies coming up. Welcome back, everybody, to WXOU Sports for the final moments of the Golden Grizzlies and the Colonials. With 2 steals from Maddie Skorupski in a matter of about 10 seconds, Oakland brings it back within 8 with a minute 27 left to go. Skorupski is up to 23 points. And Robert Morris, for the 3rd time now, trying to inbound it on the opposite baseline. Another full court press and another turnover. Golden Grizzlies get the ball back.
Needed the stop and score, and they did the stop part. Can they score now?
For the past 4 inbounds, Robert Morris has not been able to get that ball past midcourt.
And Oakland's locked down on defense.
And with 1:25 on the clock, 69-61 is your score in the 4th quarter. Golden Grizzlies looking to salvage this game. They have been down by as much as 16 and haven't led since the opening minutes of the 1st quarter, but it's getting as close as it has been for a long time.
It's Robert Morris' ball. So you do need to stop now.
Upon further review, the Colonials get the ball back.
I do think, however, they put some time back on the clock, if I'm not mistaken, so Oakland does benefit from that, but they're going to have to stop Robert Morris on this possession.
1:25 still on the clock. As Snaba will inbound it for Robert Morris against Madison Royal Davis. Finally able to get it to one of their own players. Evading the full court press. They got to get it past midcourt, and they find Giovanni. And a 10-second violation. Too much airtime on the pass, and the 10 seconds came up before it landed in Giovanni's hands.
Now you can tell Robert Morris's coach is not happy at all with that one.
And Oakland has it back within 8 and a minute 15 to go. Grimm giving it to Skorupski. Now to Smith. Smith at the top. Back to Skorupski to the left wing. Got to score soon, getting to a minute. Free throw shot just rims out. Robert Morris all alone. Layup is up, layup is in to return it to a 10-point lead by Snaba.
That was a 4-point swing right there.
Skorupski in the right wing, moving around a screen. Guarded heavily by Grady. Fires a 3. Couldn't find the iron. And gives it right back to Robert Morris. 40 seconds left. A 10-point lead by the Colonials. Timeout called
Golden
by
Grizzlies,
Oakland.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, 30-second timeout. So we'll stick with you here on WXOU Sports. Taking a look back at some of the numbers today. Maddie Skorupski, 23 points and is 9 of 20 from the floor. Has not found a three-point shot, 0 of 4 today, but 5 of 5 from the free throw line, along with 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 steals, leading the Golden Grizzlies and leading the floor in scoring. Maya Murray on the Robert Morris side, leading with 12 points, along with Snaba with 12 points as well. Every Colonial who's played today has scored at least 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, Oakland really hasn't had an answer for the diverse three-point attack that Robert Morris has put on display here in this game.
That's right, 5 players with at least 1 three-point shot made. And Robert Morris is 7 of 14 from beyond the arc. 37 seconds. Oakland has it, and Skorupski at the top, firing a 3 off on the front rim. Yet to find a three-point shot for Skorupski, and Giovanni's tripped up on her way. An accidental one. They'll keep playing. Skorupski goes in, gives it to Danny Grimm for 3. Off on the front rim. 18.4 seconds left. 71-61, Colonials lead.
Timeout, Robert Morris.
Robert Morris is working the refs right now. They're not happy at all with that one. Probably should have gotten the foul there.
Continuing to go through the numbers here, I'm looking at the rebounding for Robert Morris. Harj, 44 rebounds, 15 of them offensive. Oakland only with about their average 32 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, I mean, losing the offensive rebounding game is not nearly as painful as losing the defensive rebounding game. When you can't get consistent rebounding from your defense, and the other team just gets those offensive rebounds and gets those putbacks, game over.
Of course, and every number in that differential in the rebounding, it means the other team got it. If you get the defensive rebound, that means Robert Morris has a whole other possession,
Exactly. I mean, and Robert Morris has been able to convert on a lot more opportunities than Oakland has. And Oakland just turned the ball over. Just a lot of miscues early on in the second quarter and in the third quarter that really pulled Robert Morris away from Oakland.
Final seconds in this game, 15 on the clock. Skorupski with the steal. Skorupski with speed against Giovanni. Gives way, and Skorupski now with 25 gets a layup on the left glass with 10 seconds left. Robert Morris calling a timeout as the game is cut right back within 8 with 10 seconds left. I can't imagine what the timeout will necessarily be about. Did have to be a doomsday scenario for Robert Morris to give this lead away with this little time left.
Yeah, I think you just want to kind of get your double-digit lead back and, you know, get the stop and score. Just try to ice this game. You know, put your statement on this away slide against Oakland, because you lost the home game, and I think Robert Morris was out for a little bit of revenge when they came into Rochester tonight.
For the Golden Grizzlies men's basketball team, they head over to Moon Township this Saturday for a 2 p.m. tip-off to get revenge against the Colonials and grab what could be a 5th win in a row in conference play for the women's team here tonight. Their next game will be on the road this Sunday at 2 p.m. at Youngstown State.
Yeah, and Robert Morris won the game here in Rochester, but Oakland's, you know, looking really good. They've won their 4th in a row, and with their win over Purdue Fort Wayne, they look pretty unstoppable at this point.
And we wish the men's team well on their Saturday road trip. 8.7 seconds left, just trying to drain out the last few seconds of the clock here as Robert Morris is inbounding it on the far side. And some continued discussion. Review of the previous play. And for the Golden Grizzlies women's team, after their Sunday road trip to Youngstown State, they return home on Saturday, February 1st, for the home Detroit Mercy game. Detroit Mercy handled the Golden Grizzlies in Callahan Hall, but can they do it again as they return to the OU Credit Union Arena? That'll be Saturday, February 1st, a 1 p.m. tip-off. You can hear it right here on WXOU Sports.
And, you know, Oakland usually rises to the challenge in this Metro Series, and hopefully they can do it again.
And a familiar face for both the Titans and the Golden Grizzlies. In their last game, Elia McQueen played all 40 minutes and had 21 points and 17 rebounds. So her return to the OU Credit Union Arena is sure to be one with a lot of numbers, we'll say, in the box score.
Absolutely.
Back to action here on the blacktop today. Review of the play will maintain the inbound pass for Robert Morris. Snaba will inbound it. 8.7 seconds left, 71-63. Robert Morris with an 8-point lead. And the dance of free throws continues.
Foul on Oakland, number 2, Maddie Skorupski.
Maddie Skorupski on the foul to try and stop the clock with 7.7 seconds left to go. And they send Caitlin Chomko to the free throw line.
Got to do everything you can to keep this game alive if you're Oakland.
And Chomko is actually the only Colonial until now to not attempt a free throw. She does get her first one.
Good for her.
And her second one is good as well. So now, not only has every Robert Morris Colonial scored at least 3 points, but all of them have attempted at least 2 free throws. As Oakland calls another timeout here with a 10-point lead. Return to Robert Morris.
30 seconds timeout.
A 30-second timeout. For the Golden Grizzlies, a strong start at the Horizon League season. 4-0 for the first time in history in the Horizon League. Unfortunately, would tumble down to what could soon be a 5-5 record, going 1-5 in their last 6 games.
Yeah, and you know, they were 5th coming in tonight, and we had hoped that they would kind of breach the top 4, you know, try to be in a good position to get that home game and the bye, but it doesn't look like they're going to, you know, make themselves improve on that one.
And Skorupski gets the ball for what could be the final possession of the game, whips it over to Macy Smith. Her 3 is blocked, rebounded, and the clock hitting 0. A 10-point victory for the Robert Morris Colonials here on the blacktop against the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Robert Morris improves to a 3-7 conference record, and the Oakland Golden Grizzlies fall to 5-5. My name is Giovanni Moceri. So happy to have you with us on WXOU Sports, along with my analyst Harjun Buttar, and along with our studio producer Noah Stalker, helping us all make this possible. Tune in Friday, February 1st at 2 p.m. as the Golden Grizzlies women's team will host Detroit Mercy for our next edition in the Metro Series. We'll be covering both men's and women's basketball all season long, so be sure to subscribe and be sure to find us wherever you can on social media. WXOU. Signing off for tonight, the Golden Grizzlies fall to the Colonials 63-73.